Okay, so today we are going to be working on this Mark 5 A90 Supra, and we're going to be talking about the mod that nobody is doing that I keep seeing on the really fast cars, and that is the spring-loaded cold air intake. All jokes aside,
Gage made me do that intro.
yes, so all jokes aside, we're actually going to be putting this car on lowering springs, putting a cold air intake, and last week Trevor wasn't here, but we actually did the Boostlogic Exhaust. I'll get you a few clips of that as well today. So I guess the next thing to do is get started. We're going to get this hood open and start working on the cold air intake, and then after that we'll be putting on lowering springs. We have Dinann Lowering Springs. We have an MST air intake. The rest of it's on the box over there. It's all been packaged nicely. Obviously, it just replaces the stock factory, awful, terrible intake box. This will help it up, help it breathe a little more. And this car, I already measured this morning. This car roughly sits between 4.5 and 5 inches from the top of the wheel to the bottom of the underside of the fender. So it's a pretty big gap. So we're gonna try to get that down to maybe closer to 3.5, drop it about an inch and a half. So let's get started. All right, so we have the hood open. We're getting ready to pull out this stock air intake box, but let's talk about what was done last week when Trevor wasn't here, that Nick did. So Nick did the charge pipe, the titanium charge pipe. Looks like the customers put this on since he was here. This is a really pretty dry piece of carbon engine cover. And Nick also did the downpipe on this car, and he also did the Boostlogic Exhaust with some sound clips to show you all it's been done. Now let's get started on pulling out this intake box.
This is what the stock intake sounds like.
And we enter it here, so we've already filmed it. So.
All right, so the stock one is out.
Stock one's out. Now we're off into putting the
MST.
Sponsored by, not really, but we could be. Hit us up, MST. Really a pretty simple ordeal. I say that and something's gonna bite me in a minute, but basically this kind of fits on like that. We're just gonna build it like all I go. All right, here we go. Pulling in. Boys and girls around the world. You need to put that on a shirt. Live the world. Trust me, these guys will be like, yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff in dry, and they don't like to go. Watch how easy this is gonna go in. Until I get it lined up. Maybe. Just like that, we're done. Intake box is on.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Start it.
I mean, I think the camera will pick it up better. You know, the new exhaust sounds so much louder, but sounds good. So moving on to lowering springs.
All right, we got the car up in the air, and now we're gonna start with taking all the wheels off all the way around the car. And then we'll start pulling the suspension out.
Yes.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Yep, there we go. When your wheels are back on, don't torque them to 600 foot-pounds, because this is what's going on here, is we're using way too much force to get these lug nuts off. All right, we're gonna drop this front strut out and give you an idea of how you're gonna do it. So you're gonna pull this brake line off this bracket here. You're not pulling off the caliper, you're just pulling it up and off. You're gonna pull this sensor off, and then you're gonna undo the end link from the strut, which is a 16. We're just gonna get everything off of the strut, because we're gonna pull the nut on the top pad off, which will allow the spring to come down, and then we're gonna rotate it all out this way. So we have to have everything loose so it can come this way so it don't break any wires. Once I get the sleeve opened up here, you know what? Y'all need this. We'll put a link in the description below. So y'all guys, when y'all are trying to get these apart and get these shocks out of the knuckle, put this in here, put it in a little slot, and as you can tell, as you turn this, it expands and it opens it up. Handiest thing ever.
Link in bio.
Yep. We're about done here.
Back is complete. And now we get a look at the Boostlogic Exhaust, which looks absolutely insane. Dude, this thing is wild.
It's crazy.
Like all the other Boostlogic exhausts, looks like it fits good.
They're the only exhaust company we've seen so far that can make an exhaust fit every time.
We're gonna get this thing lowered so we can get you some sound clips. So, now the springs aren't settled yet, so it will lower quite a bit once it settles and gets driven. But for now, we're off to alignment and to get you some sound clips.
Revs? Yeah.
Damn. Dude, this thing is so loud.
Oh yeah. It sounds good too.
Yeah, that's
Cold start's loud though. Like you're gonna piss off your neighbors a little bit, but like once it tones down, it's nice.
All right, so now we'll go do some casual acceleration and get on it a little bit just so it'll open up and you can hear it. Do it again. So crazy. Yep. Jesus Christ. This setup is crazy. Oh my God. I swear. Best exhaust for the Supra, hands down. Not even close. Y'all were telling me that this setup is loud, but like, it's legit.
Sport wakes it up.
All right, so that is it for the Mark 5 Supra. Full exhaust, downpipe, lowering springs. What else we do? Cold air intake.
Oh, let me go through it again. We did a charge pipe. We did a crap.
A charge pipe?
An intake, a downpipe, Boostlogic exhaust, and Dinann Lowering Springs.
Sick.
Yeah. And it looks good. It sounds good. It looks good. It drives good. What more could you want?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Look, helicopter coming to check it out.
Yeah. It's like, what's going on over there? This is like 2K 2.0 now.